academic career. So Dean of Alumni Affairs is the most difficult job till now. What are the complexities? I'll take up in the next slide. But on the lighter side, engaging a class like what I'm doing right now may be the most difficult job, teaching the teachers, because every one of you must be judging me. आप में से हर एक सोच रहा होगा कि अरे सर तो इतना बेकार पढ़ा रहे, इससे अच्छा तो मैं पढ़ा लेता, मैं पढ़ा लेती। क्योंकि ये हमारे साथ भी हुआ जब हम आपके एज के थे और इस तरह के कोर्सेज कर रहे थे। सो एवरी टीचर हु यूज्ड टू वॉक इन द क्लास, वी यूज्ड टू जज हिम कि भाई ये क्या हमें पढ़ाएंगे, ये तो पढ़ा ही नहीं पा रहे। ओके, so that is more on the lighter side, but seriously this complexity keeps on increasing as you progress in your academic careers and administrative careers, the academic administration that I'm talking about, right? अच्छा, अब complexities क्या है Dean of Alumni Affairs होने में? You have to manage students of all ages. So you might be thinking that it is like adult education. No, it is more challenging than adult education even. Because in adult education, they have at least some certificate, some diploma, some degree at stake. यहाँ तो आपको ऐसे students को manage करना है who do not have to pass, who already have the degrees in their hands. तो आपके हाथ में उनको कोई दुखती रग नहीं है. You have to manage students of all ages and such students who do not have to pass. So it is most demanding and most thankless job when you are the Dean of Alumni Affairs. Why thankless? Because any bad thing that happens, that comes to you. And all the good things that you may do, the credit goes to the Vice Chancellor. जैसा Vice Chancellor साहब ने ऐसा करवा दिया, Vice Chancellor ने ऐसा कर दिया, तो सारी खराब चीजें आपके नाम और अच्छी चीजें, the credit goes to the higher administration. So it is the most thankless job. तो ये complexity है Dean of Alumni Affairs होने में. एक चीज हम समझ लें, क्योंकि इसमें बड़े सेंसिटिव मामले हो जाते हैं. Alumni is the male plural. Alumnus is the male singular. Alumni is the female plural and alumna is the female singular. अब आप किसी अगर फीमेल alumna को alumnus कह देंगे तो it becomes a gender insensitive issue. A gender neutral term while writing could be alumni oblique alumni. जहां आप लिखेंगे alumni, वो कहेंगे are you leaving out the girls, are you leaving out the ladies, what answer will we have? तो इसको जरा सा हमें बहुत ख्याल से देखना पड़ता है, because they're all learned people, alumni they're all learned people, experienced people. तो हमें ये बहुत कायदे से देखना पड़ेगा. और ये तो खैर इंग्लिश ग्रामर की बात है कि वन ऑफ द डिस्टिंग्विश्ड के साथ वन ऑफ दी के साथ प्लूरल यूज करते हैं. सो यू यूज वन ऑफ द डिस्टिंग्विश्ड एलुमनाई और एलुमनी. एलुमनस नहीं होगा, वन ऑफ द डिस्टिंग्विश्ड एलुमनस या एलुमना नहीं होगा, सिंगुलर नहीं यूज होगा, है ना. तो ये जरा जेंडर सेंसिटिविटी हमें देखनी पड़ेगी व्हेन वी आर डीलिंग विद द एलुमनाई एंड द एलुमनी. ठीक है, पहले ऐसा होता था हमारी यूनिवर्सिटी में, हम लोग कहते थे ओल्ड बॉयज एसोसिएशन. तो गर्ल्स को बड़ी प्रॉब्लम हुई, उन्होंने कहा आप सिर्फ ओल्ड बॉयज क्यों कह रहे हैं, आप हमको क्यों छोड़ दे रहे हैं, हम भी तो पढ़ते हैं यहाँ. तो खैर हमने कहा भाई ओल्ड गर्ल्स तो कहना ठीक नहीं है, ओल्ड बॉयज तो चल जाएगा, ओल्ड गर्ल्स किसी भी एज में नहीं चल पाएगा. तो फिर जेंडर न्यूट्रल टर्म लानी पड़ी कि एलुमनाई या एलुमनी कहना पड़ेगा. Who are the stakeholders of an academic institution? Obviously, students are the most important stakeholder. It is because of the students that an educational institution keeps running. Admission होने बंद हो जाए तो educational institution बंद हो जाएगा. To teach them, you need faculty members. They are very important stakeholders. Other supporting staff, the lab staff, the office staff, all those staff members are very important. Parents, they are very important stakeholder because they are investing money. They are paying the fees of their children. So the institute runs on their fees, if not completely, at least partially. Then other stakeholders are employers, professional bodies, industry. They're all stakeholders, right? Then management of the institution, the very government, society, They are all stakeholders because the ultimate product will go out in the society. So we have to be sensitive to the societal needs. Yesterday, I threw a question at you. Why Silicon Valley is Silicon Valley? Because Stanford University and University of California at Berkeley are there. I elaborated. उन यूनिवर्सिटीज ने एक इकोसिस्टम अपने अराउंड बनाया है. वहाँ के पास आउट्स startups क्रिएट कर रहे हैं. तो startups are becoming success stories and they are employing more students from those universities. They are providing funding. And it is an amazing setup. If you ever happen to visit Silicon Valley, you will see it is an amazing setup. You might be knowing Google, that is co-founded by two PhD students from Stanford, Brin and Page. And if you look at their histories, when they came up with a wonder algorithm called the PageRank algorithm, they came to know that their boss, their supervisor is being visited by an industrialist. So they were very keen to explain and to enlighten the industrialist with the algorithm that they have developed. So they were waiting outside the office of their supervisor with their laptops in their hands. And when the industrialist came out, by the time on the way that he walked to his car, on the way they explained his algorithm to him and got him convinced so much that when he got into his car, he pulled out his checkbook, wrote a check for $100,000, wrote pay, Google Inc., signed, and drove away. Brin and Page, they write in the autobiography that for full 2 weeks, that check was sitting in our drawers and we didn't know what to do with that check. After 2 weeks, we decided to open a company with the name Google because only then the check could have been cashed. And then with that money, they formed a Linux cluster. They started crawling the web and slowly they kept on building, and rest is all history. So universities, they are producing such people who are helping the society. अब आप देखें जो गूगल के एम्प्लॉइज हैं, दे राइट एट देयर होम पेज, डू नॉट ऑफर अस अ जॉब, वी हैव द बेस्ट जॉब इन द होल वर्ल्ड. तो दे आर डूइंग समथिंग इनोवेटिव वेरी ऑफन. और जगहों पर 5 days वीक है, उन्होंने 4 days वीक कर दिया कि हमारे यहाँ गूगल में 4 days वीक है. यू कम ऑन द 5th day बट यू वर्क वॉट एवर यू फील लाइक. आप हमारे प्रोजेक्ट पे काम मत कीजिए, जो आपकी मर्जी में आए वो काम आप कीजिए, वो कोड डेवलप कीजिए, वो प्रोडक्ट डेवलप कीजिए. इट इज जस्ट दैट वॉट एवर यू विल डेवलप ऑन दैट 5th day, वी विल हैव अ राइट ऑन दैट बिकॉज वी आर पेइंग यू फॉर द 5th day. तो हमारा उसके ऊपर अधिकार होगा, लेकिन आप जो आपकी समझ में आए फ्रीली काम कीजिए. सो मेनी गुड प्रोडक्ट्स एंड टूल्स हैव कम आउट फ्रॉम दैट 5th day वर्क. तो ये एक इनोवेटिव चीज उन्होंने की ना. गूगल के जितने एम्प्लॉइज हैं उनका खाना कैंपस पे फ्री है, जिम्नेजियम है वहाँ, और इवन रेस्ट के लिए आप स्लीपिंग रूम्स हैं. आप थक गए जाके सो जाइए, क्योंकि उनको पता है वो थोड़ी देर सोएगा तो फिर फ्रेश होके आएगा, अच्छा काम करेगा. और लॉन्ड्री है, आप अपने कपड़े ले जाइए वहां दे दीजिए, उनको पता है कि आप लॉन्ड्री एम्प्लॉय लॉन्ड्री करेगा तो वो टाइम खराब करेगा, लॉन्ड्री हम कर देंगे तो हमारे लिए काम करो. बेबी सिटिंग है, इवन कार सर्विस है. आपकी कार सर्विस ड्यू है, आप जाके वहां दे दीजिए और चले जाइए काम पे. सो दे आर डूइंग इनोवेटिव थिंग्स. ऐसी टेस्ला कार कंपनी, आप कभी ये सोचिए कि ऑल द गुड कार कंपनीज आर इन मिशिगन. फोर्ड, क्राइसलर, Chevrolet, they are all in Michigan. Tesla car company, that is in Silicon Valley, because Tesla car is more a computer than a car. Self-driven to hai hi. It also learns. One of my friends who was owning a Tesla car, he told me that whenever he used to get back home from work, he used to put it on the self-driven mode. There was a T point where the car used to swivel a little bit. So once he drove his car and maneuvered that T point himself, the car learned. The next time when the car was in the self-driven mode through that T point, it didn't swivel. वो अपना स्मूथली निकल गई, है ना. और टेस्ला कार कंपनी में भी उन्होंने इनोवेटिव चीजें की हुई हैं. द इंटायर प्लांट इज इन डार्क. क्योंकि ह्यूमन बीइंग्स काम नहीं कर रहे हैं, दे आर ऑल रोबोट्स, दे डोंट नीड विजिबल लाइट, इंफ्रारेड सेंसर से काम कर रहे हैं वो, और इट इज वेरी कॉम्पैक्ट, इंच टू इंच पैकिंग की हुई है, बिकॉज द मूवमेंट ऑफ द रोबोट्स इज pretty well designed. Human beings, when they have to move, you have to provide extra space. कोई पतला होगा, कोई दुबला होगा, somebody might be walking with throwing his hands out, so you have to provide extra space. Robots का तो पता है, motion पता है, so inch to inch packing. So they are saving space, they are saving energy. और 24 hours काम कर रहा है वो प्लांट, कोई इसको छुट्टी नहीं देनी, कोई संडे नहीं करना, कोई हॉलीडे नहीं करना, बिकॉज दे आर ऑल रोबोट्स वर्किंग देयर. तो ये सारे फायदे तभी होंगे जब सोसाइटी को आप स्टेक होल्डर माने. ठीक है. लास्ट बट नॉट द लीस्ट, द एलुमनाई और द एलुमनी, दे आर वन ऑफ द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट स्टेक होल्डर्स ऑफ एन एकेडमिक इंस्टीट्यूशन. क्या इनके स्टेक पर है वो हम अब डिस्कस करते हैं. Talking about the alumni of our Aligarh Muslim University, we have a rich legacy of our alumni. Our founder is Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, and we are proud of our cultures and traditions. We started as an educational institution way back in 1875. We became a full university in 1920. So we have the alumni spread all over the world. We are very senior alumni also. In our university, we have this delicate issue of seniority. Whenever two alleagues we call them, allegarians, when we meet, we boast of our seniority over the person in front of you. दो alumni जब भी मिलते हैं वो अपनी seniority को assert करना चाहते. So two such alumni they met. So one of them, he said, I am senior than you. तो जो junior था उसने कहा, ओ आप वो फलाने साहब के बैच के होंगे. He named somebody. You must be from his batch. He said, no, I'm more senior. तो उसने फिर एक और senior का नाम लिया. Oh, you must be from his batch. He said, no, I'm more senior. तो अब उसने एक super senior का नाम लिया. You must be from his batch. He said, no, I'm more senior than him. So this guy, this junior one, he got irritated. He said, अरे तो क्या आप सर सैयद अहमद खान से भी senior है क्या? Are you more senior than even the founder? So these kind of, delicate jokes regarding the alumni, they keep circulating in our campus. So we have a very rich legacy of our alumni. We have proudly produced 2 Bharat Ratnas from our university. Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan, more famously known as Frontier Gandhi, and Dr. Zakir Hussain. He had been our alumnus, he had been our vice chancellor, and later, as all of us know, he became the president of India. We have produced 8 Padma Vibhushans, 27 Padma Bhushans, and around 50 Padma Shri awardees. One of our alumni, Dr. Samina Salim, who is based in Houston, she has compiled a book on these national level awardees. ये तो national level awards की बात हुई. मैं आपको लिस्ट दिखा देता हूँ शॉर्ट में. 2 भारत रत्न हैं, 8 पद्म विभूषण हैं, बहुत सारे पद्म भूषण हैं, पद्मा श्री बहुत सारे हैं. फिर besides that, we also have Jananpit awardees, Sahitya Academy awardees. We have produced head of states and governments. His Excellency Amin Hilmi Didi, President of Maldives. His Excellency Liaquat Ali Khan, Prime Minister of Pakistan, Finance Minister in the interim government headed by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. His Excellency Mansoor Ali, Prime Minister of the People's Republic of Bangladesh. His Excellency Muhammad Hamidullah Khan, ruler of princely state of Bhopal, Chancellor Chamber of Indian Princes. And His Excellency Dr. Zakir Hussain, President of Indian Republic. They're all our alumni and alumni. First Lady of the country, Mrs. Abida Ahmed, wife of Shri Fakhruddin Ali Ahmed, President of Indian Republic. She was also our alumna. And you might be pleased to know that we have also produced 1 Olympic gold medalist from our university in Zafar Iqbal. Olympic gold medal. The whole country keeps fighting to get 1 Olympic gold medal in every Olympic. So we have produced 1 Olympic gold medalist from our university in hockey, Zafar Iqbal. So that is the kind of legacy that I'm talking about at our university. Now, why alumni? That question comes to our mind. Why alumni? Firstly, because they are the greatest test to the strength of the college's program. जितने strong alumni base होगा उतना strong college होगा, और जितना strong college होगा उतना strong alumni base होगा. They have that emotional attachment to the college or the institution or the university. They have the experience of industry and outside world. Experience is something that can never be acquired unless you do it the hard way. They have a better understanding of college's needs and requirements. They have the ability to act as a bridge between institute and industry. We always keep crying कि इंस्टीट्यूट इंडस्ट्री इंटरेक्शन हमारा बड़ा वीक है. वेस्ट में बड़ा अच्छा है. इंडस्ट्री प्रॉब्लम्स पे इंस्टीट्यूट के लोग काम करते हैं और इंस्टीट्यूट रिसर्च टेक्नोलॉजी ट्रांसफर हो जाती है इंडस्ट्री में. Over here we have a huge gap between institute and industry. So alumni, they can help us in bridging this gap between institute and industry. Every great university has a strong, well-connected alumni network. In other words, without a well-connected alumni network, the university cannot become great. Why should they come forward? What do they have at stake? Firstly, for tracing of old friends and fellow alumni. ये हर किसी को शौक होता है कि साहब मेरे दोस्त जो थे वो अब कहाँ हैं, है ना, क्या कर रहे हैं, बहुत दिन से मुलाकात नहीं हुई. I did not come to know what is happening at their family front. If the university can be a common meeting point, common place where they can get to know about each other, they'll get interested in the alma mater. They'll continue to be interested in the alma mater, to replicate the support which was provided to them when they were students. कुछ alumni ने उनकी help की होगी when they were students. So now they want to pay back and they want to do even more because they were, they were very कहना चाहिए कि बहुत ज़्यादा उनको ज़रूरत थी किसी चीज़ की and they got it from some alumni. So they have that feeling of gratefulness forever. है ना? By helping the institution become bigger, stronger, and more successful, alumni are also enhancing the value of their own degree qualification. वही बात है, जैसे जैसे अल्मा मेटर बढ़ेगा वैसे वैसे alumni बढ़ेंगे और जैसे जैसे alumni का स्ट्रक्चर बढ़ेगा वैसे वैसे अल्मा मेटर बढ़ेगा. तो it is a mutually rewarding relationship. They keep helping each other. So AMU is not just an institution, it is a mission towards the larger vision of the country. है ना? कल विजन और मिशन का फर्क बताया था. तो विजन जो कंट्री का होगा उसमें मिशन ऑफ AMU माइट बी अ स्टेपिंग स्टोन. व्हाट मेक्स अ कॉलेज बेटर? क्यूरिकुलम. यस, क्यूरिकुलम अच्छा होगा तो कॉलेज अच्छा होगा. स्टूडेंट्स, यस, students have to be good, faculty have to be good, there must be good research being carried out, and for all that infrastructure is required. इन सब का जो middle connecting point है वो alumni है. Through alumni we can have good curriculum. They can help us in coming up with the latest industry trends in our curriculums. Alumni can help us in getting good students. They can help us in getting and retaining good faculty. Many of the good alumni may become faculty themselves. They can help us in research in many ways. Research funding दे सकते हैं, expertise अपनी provide कर सकते हैं for supervision of research. Alumni, they help us in infrastructure. They can donate money for building. They can donate money for equipment. Some examples I'll highlight towards the end. So alumni, they are the center table for all these activities that are going to make the college a better institution. What can be the role of alumni or alumni? Building the reputation of the college, perception of the college. That is very important thing. I keep telling our alumni that you have to wear the name of the college on your sleeves. हर जगह mention कीजिए कि आप यहाँ के पढ़े हुए हैं, ताकि college people get to know about the institution or the university better and better. Problem क्या होती है? Unfortunately, AMU has always been at the receiving end from the media. Many small incidents of the university are blown out of proportion. There are multiple reasons. Political reasons भी होते हैं और non-political reasons भी हो सकते हैं. For some reason or the other, we are at the receiving end from media. It creates a very bad illusion and reputation in public opinion, which needs to be countered for the sake of truth and correctness. हम सिर्फ ये चाहते हैं truth and correctness should prevail. हम कोई exaggeration नहीं चाह रहे हैं मीडिया से, और कोई हम बैड नेम भी नहीं चाह रहे हैं. हम सिर्फ चाह रहे हैं whatever is true that should be brought out in media. But you know how media works. Moreover, geographically, the location of Aligarh isn't very good in terms of reach. You must be wondering, if the institution is good, what does the location has to do with that? What does the location have to do with that? I'll give you examples. I have been an alumnus of IIT Kanpur. I did my master's from there. I've been an alumnus of IIT Delhi. I did my PhD from there. I can say from my experience that IIT Kanpur is academically superior than IIT Delhi. But IIT Delhi receives better rankings. Why? Because it is in the NCR, National Capital Region. It has better connectivity. Many more companies want to visit IIT Delhi than IIT Kanpur. Research fundings IIT Delhi में ज़्यादा हो जाती है. You have the IBM Solutions Research Center in the IIT Delhi campus. You have Bharati School of Telecommunication in IIT Delhi campus. And there are many such industry-driven initiatives at IIT Delhi. So IIT Kanpur, IIT Delhi, two best IITs I'm talking about. IIT Delhi wins because it has a better location. Any sister institution in Delhi will fare better than Aligarh Muslim University because the experts in terms of industry, in terms of academia, they'll have to take extra pain in driving down from Delhi to Aligarh. 2-3 घंटे 4 घंटे उनको एक्स्ट्रा देना पड़ेगा अलीगढ़ पहुंचने के लिए, right? So why they will take extra pain? Just as since they have to take extra pain to reach IIT Kanpur, many of them they stay back at Delhi. अरे दिल्ली रख लो, सही रहेगा, आ जाने आने में आसानी होगी. बेंगलोर से दिल्ली आना आसान है, या दुनिया में कहीं से भी दिल्ली आना आसान है as compared to अलीगढ़ और कानपुर, right? तो location does play a role. अब इन प्रॉब्लम्स का इफेक्ट क्या होता है? द कंपनीज बिकम अनइंटरेस्टेड इन आवर स्टूडेंट्स. उतनी कंपनीज नहीं आ पाती, प्लेसमेंट नहीं हो पाता, इंटर्नशिप उतनी नहीं मिल पाती. वी स्टार्ट गेटिंग अंडर वैल्यूड रेटिंग्स एंड रैंकिंग्स. मेनी गुड स्टूडेंट्स में ऑप्ट फॉर अदर कॉलेजेस और इंस्टीट्यूशंस. ये प्रॉब्लम हो जाती है. तो अब एलुमनाई कैसे हमें हेल्प कर सकते हैं? एलुमनाई आर द इंटरनेशनल एम्बेसडर्स ऑफ देयर यूनिवर्सिटीज. They take the knowledge of institute to their hometowns and countries and into their professional and social networks. तो वो अपने होम टाउन्स में भी हमारा एडवर्टाइजमेंट कर सकते हैं, और प्रोफेशनल नेटवर्क्स में और सोशल नेटवर्क्स में, एवरीवेयर. आपने देखा होगा बहुत से लोग एडवर्टाइजमेंट लगवाते हैं टैक्सी के पीछे, ऑटो रिक्शा के पीछे, बिकॉज दैट इज अ मूविंग एडवर्टाइजमेंट. कहीं एक जगह होर्डिंग लगाएंगे, दैट मे बी अ वेरी सेंटर पॉइंट, बट only those people who are visiting that place may be able to look at that advertisement. Taxi, auto rickshaw, they keep moving around. इसी तरह अगर alumni हमारे ambassadors बन जाएं, they'll keep moving around to different parts of the world, different cities of the country, so they can be our brand ambassadors. Alumni can use their position and stature in building the reputation of the college and university. अब हमारे ओलंपिक गोल्ड मेडलिस्ट कहीं भी पहुंचते हैं, people bow down before him, because he carries the name of Olympic gold medal along with our university. हमारे यहाँ NAC team आई, and we invited that Olympic gold medalist to interact with them. क्योंकि alumni से interact करते, the whole NAC team, all the experts, they stood up when he entered and bowed down. उनको उन्होंने they paid respect to him. Alumni generate invaluable word of mouth marketing among their social and professional networks. Alumni can bring more companies for recruitment by convincing them through their positions. तो हमारी ये प्रॉब्लम थी, कंपनीज कम आ रही हैं. Alumni, they can assert कि भाई मैं मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर हूँ, मेरे इंस्टीट्यूट में जाओ, you will get good students there. तो HR मना थोड़ी कर देगा, HR will have to go, right? अच्छा, पहला पॉइंट तो हुआ बिल्डिंग द रेपुटेशन. दूसरा है हेल्पिंग इन रिसर्च. The quantity and quality of research can be increased by aiding the institute with state-of-the-art modern laboratory equipment. It happened with us. One of our alumni, Tahir Madraswala, who is based in Silicon Valley, and he started a company, Open Silicon, some 500 strong company. he contacted us, 87 बैच के हैं, तो he contacted us. He said हम आपके यहाँ एक VLSI डिजाइन सेंटर सेटअप करना चाह रहे हैं. हमने कहा वेलकम. उन्होंने कहा हमारे यहाँ के जो रिटायर्ड वर्क स्टेशन है वो भी अगर हम आपको दे देंगे, दे विल बी गुड एनफ फॉर योर स्टूडेंट्स फॉर योर रिसर्च, क्योंकि वो तो इंडस्ट्री में है, लेटेस्ट उनके, बिल्कुल ऐसे जैसे आईफोन 16 आ गया, तो अब आईफोन 15 किसी ने हमको दे दिया तो हम उसी में खुश हो जाएंगे कि यार आईफोन 15 आ गया हमारे पास, है ना. ऑल्सो ही टॉक टू सम ऑफ द सॉफ्टवेयर सप्लायर्स. उसने कहा हम आपसे मिलियंस ऑफ डॉलर्स के सॉफ्टवेयर खरीदते हैं हर साल, आप हमारे अल्मा मेटर को एकेडमिक या एजुकेशनल कॉस्ट पर आप इनको सॉफ्टवेयर सब्सिडाइज दीजिए. तो खरीद के दे दिए, नहीं तो सब्सिडाइज कॉस्ट पे हमको सॉफ्टवेयर प्रोवाइड कर दिए. Alumni can contribute by sponsoring the research work of students. A positive environment can thus be created. कुछ ज़रूरत है स्टूडेंट को, कुछ उसको चाहिए, रिएक्टेंट्स चाहिए, कुछ इक्विपमेंट चाहिए, है ना, they can provide. 3 of our alumni based in Australia, each one of them pooled up 60,000 rupees and they provided us 1,80,000 to set up an instrument at the Department of Mechanical Engineering. तो हमने वहां पे वो सेटअप किया. It will also help in building the reputation of the college. जितनी अच्छी रिसर्च होगी उतनी रेपुटेशन बढ़ेगी. The students can be assisted in their research work by technical assistance from esteemed personalities having good experience in research work. तो हम उनको को सुपरवाइजर ले सकते हैं for our BTech projects, MTech projects, PhD thesis, MSc dissertations. We can take them as co-supervisors. So the students will get to work on live projects in the industry, live projects in the market. Third, they can help us in collaboration. I talked about collaboration yesterday. One of the graduate attributes was individual and teamwork. So collaboration is all about teamwork. I told you. Forming and sustaining collaborations. I have a separate lecture on that. So a number of companies carry on the research work in collaboration with universities and college. फायदा क्या है जो कंपनी को? कंपनी गेट्स मेनी वर्किंग हैंड्स. एक क्लास में 60 बच्चे हैं तो उनको समझिए फ्री के या बहुत कम पैसों में 60 वर्कर्स मिल जाएंगे उनको. दे कैन डिस्ट्रीब्यूट द वर्क अमंग्स देम. और बच्चों को क्या फायदा होगा? थोड़ा बहुत पैसा मिला, नहीं मिला, द कंपनी विल गिव देम अ सर्टिफिकेट दैट दे हैव वर्कड ऑन दिस प्रोजेक्ट विद अस. दैट विल हेल्प देम in getting jobs. Alumni can use their position to have such collaborated work done with the students and faculty of the universities. हमारे बहुत से alumni ने हमको MOU साइन करने में मदद दी. ST Microelectronics, we signed an MOU because of the alumni. Arizona State University, we signed an MOU because of our alumni. Ohio State University at Columbus, we could sign an MOU because of our alumni, and so many other places where alumni can help us in forming collaborations. The alumni, they are often in the position to engage the expertise of the institution in their professional lives. जो भी वो प्रोफेशन में है वहां पर हमारे फैकल्टी मेंबर्स, स्टूडेंट्स की एक्सपर्टीज को they can always borrow, they can always take it. Alumni can help in signing of the MOUs between university and other institutes, as I just now gave the example. चौथी चीज where the alumni can help us, sharing their experience. Students can learn a lot from your experience and guidance, from the experience and guidance of alumni. Their deeper knowledge about the requirement of industries can definitely help students while choosing their research and project work. A guideline about what to do and what not to do may illuminate them with a clear vision about their careers. हम बच्चों को ये तो बता देते हैं what to do, what not to do ये कोई experienced आदमी ही बता पाएगा. And different people will tell different what not to do things. You must have heard about the famous English cricketer Alex Stewart. He writes in his autobiography, I learned more from my defeats than from my victories. Very true. When you are victorious, you are overjoyed. You overlook all your shortcomings. It is when you are defeated that you sit down with your heads bowed down and you start introspecting. Where have I gone wrong? What should I do to improve? And then you come out of that defeat as a stronger person. As they say, either you succeed or you learn. Failures are the stepping stone to success. सो व्हाट नॉट टू डू बताना भी जरूरी है। दूसरे को ठोकर लगते देखकर समझ जाना ये अक्लमंदी है, खुद ठोकर लग गई और समझ में आया तो नुकसान हो गया। ओके, so it is better that some experienced person must tell them this is not, this is what you don't have to do. Their experience can teach them a lot about how to achieve their goal with less difficulty. ये बहुत important है, achieving the goal but with less difficulty, how to be more efficient, how to be more performing, है ना, ये experience sharing alumni कर सकते हैं। Fifth thing they can do is mentoring. The establishment of a student alumni mentoring program can be one of the most effective roles of alumni. All top universities of the world have an excellent mentoring network. Teachers can also be mentors, and they are mentors, no doubt. But you see, the teachers have to necessarily maintain a gap with the students. If you don't maintain a gap, the students will start taking undue advantage. Sir, question क्या आएगा एग्जाम में बता दीजिए, मैडम इंपॉर्टेंट बता दीजिए, है ना। तो अब वो अनड्यू एडवांटेज लेना शुरू करेंगे तो आपको थोड़ा डिस्टेंस रखना पड़ता है। जहां डिस्टेंस हुआ वहां फिर मेंटरिंग नहीं हो पाएगी। सो दिस इज द प्रॉब्लम विद द टीचर्स बीइंग मेंटर्स। सिचुएशन बिल्कुल ऐसे जैसे घर में पेरेंट्स एंड द यंगर सिबलिंग्स, द एल्डर सिबलिंग्स में बी द ब्रिज बिटवीन द यंगर सिबलिंग्स एंड द पेरेंट्स। वो उनकी प्रॉब्लम को समझते हैं और कन्वे कर सकते हैं, है ना। जो पेरेंट्स की तरफ से बात आएगी वो यंगर सिबलिंग्स को समझा सकते हैं। So these elder siblings are like the alumni, younger siblings are the students, and the parents are like the mentors, are like the, you know, the administration. So it will lead to perfect utilization of alumni's skills, experience, and expertise during mentoring. But we need to streamline this. होगा क्या, एक mentoring इंचार्ज हो, उसके नीचे एक दो मिड फैकल्टी लेवल हो, फिर उसके नीचे जूनियर फैकल्टी हो, है ना, और फिर उसके बाद हर फैकल्टी के साथ कुछ कुछ स्टूडेंट्स हो। ऐसे पूरा नेटवर्क आपको बनाना पड़ेगा। अब इसमें आपको एक फ्लोटिंग लेयर रखनी पड़ेगी एलुमनाई की, क्यों एलुमनाई हर वक्त मौजूद नहीं है। एवरी एलुमनाई इज नॉट प्रेजेंट ऑल द टाइम, दे हैव देयर प्रोफेशनल कमिटमेंट्स आल्सो। तो ये सारे ग्रुप्स तो फिक्स्ड होंगे, बट दिस ग्रुप में कीप फ्लोटिंग। इसमें कभी कुछ एलुमनाई होंगे, कभी कुछ एलुमनाई होंगे, डिफरेंट सेट्स ऑफ एलुमनाई, डिफरेंट ग्रुप्स ऑफ एलुमनाई। कोई इंडस्ट्री में जाना चाहता है उसके लिए अलग मेंटरिंग ग्रुप है, कोई एकेडमिक्स में जाना चाहता है उसके लिए अलग मेंटरिंग ग्रुप है, somebody wants to join defense forces उसके लिए अलग बना दीजिए। So we need to streamline the mentoring process, and alumni will be a very key factor in that. The sixth thing is financial assistance. Alumni are the most likely group to support as they have a sense of gratitude and want their institute to climb the ladders of success. दोनों बातें हैं, एक तो payback time भी है और they also want their alma mater to succeed. क्योंकि if the alma mater succeeds, they'll also become more successful. One of the major hindrances in meeting the requirements of a top class institutions like Aligarh Muslim University is its low budget allocation. जितनी बड़ी यूनिवर्सिटी है उसके हिसाब से बजट एलोकेशन कम पड़ जाता है। This is not only affecting the infrastructure but also the research and laboratory work of the college, है ना। हमें वो तो मिल रहा है, यानी ब्रेड तो मिल रही है बट बटर नहीं मिल रहा है। बजट के थ्रू हमको रोटी तो मिल रही है लेकिन सालन नहीं मिल रहा है, सब्जी नहीं मिल रही है ना। सो दैट कैन कम फ्रॉम दी, पेट तो हमारा भर जाता है, बट इफ आई वांट टू डू समथिंग एक्स्ट्रा आई एम लुकिंग फॉर फंड्स from other quarters, and alumni could be that other quarter. Collective effort from the alumni can meet this challenge in a very effective way. ये नहीं होगा कि एक alumni सारी चीजें, लेकिन जैसे ना कतरा कतरा दरिया हो जाता है, drops make the ocean. If they pool up, they can fund big projects. I'll give you some examples later. अब there are a number of ways in which financial assistance can be provided. ये अभी 6th point का A point, building infrastructure. The funds available to the institution are not good enough to meet the requirement of modern day infrastructure. The institute lacks modern updated labs, smart classrooms, modern teaching tools. हम चाह रहे हैं सारे classrooms smart हो, अब बहुत classrooms हैं, government funding से नहीं हो पा रहे हैं. We'll look up to the alumni to help us. With the help of alumni, these requirements can be met up to a great extent. Hello. And then alumni can help by taking lead in infrastructure development of a particular field. Recently, the Alumni Association of North America donated smart classrooms. More such efforts are, however, needed. बहुत सारे smart classrooms उन्होंने करवाए, अभी कुछ बच भी गए. Moreover, alumni can negotiate with third-party suppliers about cost and equipment. खुद दे भी सकते हैं और थर्ड पार्टी के ऊपर अपनी पोजीशन को असर्ट भी कर सकते हैं. भाई इनको जरा सस्ता दे दो, एकेडमिक कॉस्ट लगा दो, एजुकेशनल कॉस्ट लगा दो, है ना. Second point in financial assistance could be fundraising. Alumni are the brand ambassadors of the institution. They can organize various fundraising programs for the institute and university. Moreover, they can also help by spotting and searching for people who can support the institution and help in maintaining good long-term relation with eminent business personalities. आपने सुना होगा IIT मद्रास को इतने करोड़ की फंडिंग, इतने हंड्रेड्स ऑफ करोड़ की फंडिंग कहाँ से आती है? उनके अलुमनाई प्रोवाइड करते हैं डायरेक्टली या किसी से लेकर. There are many people in the West कि बच्चे थे नहीं, अब वो मालूम हुआ वो डॉग के नाम अपनी प्रॉपर्टी जो है वो लिख के जा रहे हैं. बहुत से लोग डॉग के नाम नहीं लिखते, वो चाहते हैं एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूशन में चली जाए ताकि इट इज पुट टू गुड यूज. So we have our alumni can spot such people in their neighborhood and convince them to help the alma mater. Research and projects could be one of the avenues. Alumni can help in funding ongoing research projects in the institute and by using their influence to negotiate with the third-party suppliers. Alumni can play an influential role in helping the faculty and students back good research projects associated with the industries. तो पैसा भी दे सकते हैं और अच्छे प्रोजेक्ट्स भी दिलवा सकते हैं वो हमको. Arranging scholarships for needy students. Although we work at a very nominal cost, you might be surprised. The engineering college that I'm principal of, we charge just 7,000 rupees in a year from our students. 7,000 rupees per annum. हमारे यूनिवर्सिटी का जो मेडिकल कॉलेज है, पूरा MBBS, the student passes in mere 60,000 rupees. पूरा MBBS हो जाता है 60,000 रुपए में. Still, there are many students who can't afford even that much. So alumni can help students who can't pursue their goals because of financial limitation. दूसरे इंस्टीट्यूशंस में तो फीस बहुत ज्यादा है, वहां के alumni को तो और ज्यादा हेल्प करनी पड़ेगी. There are a number of students who come from very poor background and lack financial assistance to meet their daily requirement. A number of highly talented students don't go for costly courses only because of financial inability difficulty. अच्छा कोर्स करना चाह रहे थे, उसकी फीस ज्यादा थी, नहीं कर पाए. So let money not be the bottleneck, the obstacle for the students in their pursuit of knowledge. That is what the alumni have to ensure. Interacting with the students. Alumni can take out some time for their work and interact with the students to understand their needs and give remarks. Alumni are great role models for current students and are often well placed to offer practical support to students as they start their careers. Alumni interaction with the students can raise their morale and make them more ambitious in their work. You must have also noticed post-COVID, there is a lack of motivation in the students. Alumni can help. They can come forward. आगे एक प्रोग्राम की बात मैं करूंगा. The bottom line remains, if our alumni comes, एक alumni को, established alumni को बुला के हम सिर्फ स्टूडेंट्स के सामने खड़ा कर दें, कुछ नहीं बोले वो, students will get motivated. अरे if he can be the managing director or the manager of a company, why can't we also? ये भी तो यहीं इसी डेस्क पर पढ़कर इसी टेबल पे पढ़ाई करके या आज बन गए मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर. सो आई कैन ऑल्सो बी वन ऑफ देम. ओलंपिक गोल्ड मेडलिस्ट को लाकर खड़ा कर दीजिए तो जितने स्पोर्ट्स एंथुजियास्ट एकदम बूस्ट अप हो जाते हैं, अरे मुझे भी कुछ करना है चाहिए, आई हैव आल्सो टू डू. और फिर if they come and interact with our students, the students not only listen to their technical expertise, but also students observe them very minutely. How do they walk? How do they carry themselves? How do they interact? How do they respond to questions? Each and every point they will learn from the experience of the alumni. Promoting entrepreneurship by funding good business ideas. Alumni in collaboration with the institution can organize various competitions on generating business ideas. Hackathon करा सकते हैं. Alumni can fund the students in developing their business model prototype. है ना? अब प्रोटोटाइप बनाना है, कुछ पैसे चाहिए, alumni can provide. They can help in meeting students with angel investors who can fund the budding entrepreneurs during their initial stage. People who want to invest money, they can invite them, convince them of the idea, and let them invest money for their entrepreneurs to pursue their careers. With the expertise and financial assistance, they can help or can become partners in successful business ventures. Partner ban jaye. Alumni having their own business firms can help these students in setting up of their business model. Buy money, buy expertise, buy experience, by providing them some space. We have an active entrepreneurship development cell in our engineering college, which has performed numerous activities in the last few years, primarily with the help of alumni. All those activities have been with the help of alumni. What are the issues with the alumni? First of all, you have to deal from an individual level to associations or even federations. In United States, we have many alumni associations. So we had to form an umbrella organization, which we call Federation of AMU Alumni Associations of America, FIIA. तो आपको हर इंडिविजुअल को अटेंशन देनी है, हर एसोसिएशन को देनी है और फेडरेशन को देनी है. फेडरेशंस आर यूजुअली मनीलेस एंड टूथलेस. पावर नहीं है उनके पास, ना पैसा है, बट स्टिल यू हैव टू गिव देम हाईएस्ट रिगार्ड. जस्ट एज द प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ अ कंट्री, पावर नहीं है, पावर पीएम के पास है, बट वी हैव टू गिव द हाईएस्ट रिगार्ड टू द प्रेसिडेंट. और हाउ टू रिकॉग्नाइज एंड कंट्रोल द एसोसिएशंस. अब एक एसोसिएशन है, उसमें कम एलुमनाई होंगे, किसी सिटी के अंदर है 15 एलुमनाई है, टू अ ह्यूज साइज एसोसिएशंस. दिल्ली चले जाइए तो 10,000 से ज्यादा मेंबर होंगे एलुमनाई एसोसिएशंस में. शुड दे बी ट्रीटेड इक्वली? डिफरेंटली करेंगे तो उसमें फिर अनरेस्ट होगा. रजिस्ट्रेशन ऑफ एलुमनाई एसोसिएशंस होना चाहिए कि नहीं होना चाहिए, ये एक ट्रिकी क्वेश्चन है. रजिस्ट्रेशन हो जाता है, दे बिकम होलियर देन दाउ. वो समझते हैं अब तो हम अल्मा मेटर से ऊपर हो गए, may become more powerful than the alma mater. अब ये एक इशू हो जाता है. नहीं हो तो प्रॉब्लम है, वो कुछ इनिशिएटिव नहीं ले सकते. रजिस्ट्रेशन के बाद some of the alumni associations, they came forward and they said, how dare you organize the alumni meet without our consent? We are registered alumni body, आप हमसे कंसेंट लीजिए, हमारे साथ को ऑर्गेनाइज कीजिए. तो वो अल्मा मेटर से भी ऊपर निकलने की कोशिश करने लग जाते हैं. तो ये इश्यूज हैं एलुमनाई के. एक इशू होता है मल्टीपल एसोसिएशंस इन वन प्लेस. प्राइमरीली इश्यूज इन गल्फ बेस्ड एसोसिएशंस, क्योंकि गल्फ में इलेक्शंस नहीं है, डेमोक्रेसी नहीं है, इलेक्शंस नहीं है. तो किसी भी लेवल पे दे डोंट अलाउ इलेक्शंस. इलेक्शन नहीं होंगे तो हाउ विल द प्रेसिडेंट, ट्रेजरर, सेक्रेटरी विल बी इलेक्टेड. अब उसमें ये होता है, एक बार कोई बन गया, वो खाली नहीं कर रहा, अदर पीपल वांट टू कम इन, सो दे फॉर्म अ सेपरेट एसोसिएशन. हर कोई अपनी 1.5 ईंट की मस्जिद अलग बना के हो जाता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इन यूएई अलोन वी हैव एटलीस्ट 3 alumni associations. छोटी सी जगह है, सब मिले मिले, दुबई, अबू धाबी, शारजा, but they have 3 alumni associations there. A city like Riyadh may have 2 different alumni associations. एक सिटी के अंदर alumni association ज्यादा हो गई. Is this the issue with just the Gulf base? No. It happened in, of all the places, it happened in United States. Washington DC में सबसे पुरानी एसोसिएशन है वहां की. The adjacent state is Maryland. मैरीलैंड वालों ने कहा कि हम दूसरी एसोसिएशन बनाएंगे. तो अब ये हुआ, भाई तुम डीसी से बिल्कुल मिले हुए हो, join the umbrella of DC. They said no, we form a separate association and we want to have a separate president, secretary, treasurer. तो फिर एक रूल बनाना पड़ा, डिस्टेंस क्राइटेरिया लाना पड़ा. They wanted to make it for more chair positions. तो कहा भाई अच्छा ठीक है, 50 माइल्स दूर की किसी सिटी में बनाओ. अब फिर एक ट्रिकी क्वेश्चन है, व्हाई 50 माइल्स, व्हाई नॉट 40, व्हाई नॉट 60. तो ये सब ट्रिकी इश्यूज हो जाते हैं. एज द यूनिवर्सिटी व्हाट इज आवर पोजीशन? हम इन सब झंझट में, झगड़ों में नहीं पड़ते. हम कहते हैं रिकॉग्नाइज एज मेनी एज आर आउट देयर. तुम 3 क्या 10 बनाओ, हम सबको रिकॉग्नाइज करेंगे. ठीक है, 10 के 10 काम नहीं करेंगे, 2 करेंगे, 3 करेंगे, 4 करेंगे. हेलो हेलो right? So recognize as many as are out there. अब alumni committees क्या क्या हैं? हमने एक alumni affairs committee बनाई हुई है. VC is its patron and PVC as the co-patron. Chairman, vice chairman and other members. Besides this alumni affairs committee, we also have the International Advisory Committee and National Advisory Committee. They are the senior, active and contributing alumni or alumni. They may not necessarily be the association shareholders. So no ex officio members that way. क्योंकि फिर तो बहुत बड़ी हो जाएगी. There are so many alumni associations, उन सबके अपने president, secretaries. If we incorporate all of them, the advisory committee will be too big. So what we do instead is that we leave it to the vice chancellor to pick up from the senior, active and contributing alumni. बहुत सी जगह ऐसा हो सकता है president तो बन गया but they're not contributing, so why involve them in the advisory role? The alumni affairs committee that we have has its own role and charter. कल बात की थी हमने vision mission की. This is another example. The role is like the vision, to act as effective interface between the alumni and AMU so as to optimize the potential of the alleged fraternity as a key stakeholder in the future growth of the alma mater. ये समझ लिए vision है alumni affairs committee का. अब in order to reach that vision, we have the charter, the mission statements. Strengthen alma mater bondage program, support alumni driven initiatives, facilitate student scholarships, sponsorships, facilitate MOUs and collaborations with overseas institutions, facilitate a league academic enrichment program, इसके बारे में अभी बात करूंगा आगे, maintain alumni website and alumni data, monitor ongoing projects and provide timely feedback, coordinate the visits of the alumni to the AMU, organize alumni meets, facilitate other alumni related programs. So we've put this role and charter on paper so that this is the guiding line, this is the guideline for us to progress further as the Alumni Affairs Committee. We also decided the duties of the chairman of the Alumni Affairs Committee. The chairman will be in charge of the office of the Alumni Affairs Committee and look after the day-to-day work of the committee. He will formulate plans for approval of the committee and perform all other activities to further. Hello? जी बोलिए, जल्दी बोलिए, मेरा लेक्चर. हाँ, internal exams stand postponed for today because of heavy rain. So he will formulate plans for approval of the committee and perform all other activities to further strengthen the bond between the university and the alumni. He will be the convener and maintain all records related to the Alumni Affairs Committee. Perform all other functions which will be delegated to him by the Vice Chancellor. So the duties of the chairman of Alumni Affairs Committee is well defined. Duties of Vice Chairman will assist the chairman and perform such other duties as assigned to him by the chairman. He will also look after the work of the chairman in his absence. Okay. अब आप सोच रहे होंगे कि हमने रोल एंड चार्टर Alumni Affairs Committee का तो बनाया, why not advisory committee role and charter? The answer is advisory committee, they are external to the university. We can't force our vision and mission on them. We have left it to them to decide on their vision mission. They can get together. Sky is the limit for them. Let them figure out. We are not, वरना फिर advisory कहाँ रह गई? अगर हम उनको भी हम guide ही करने लग जाएंगे तो फिर वो हमें क्या advise करेंगे, है ना? So we don't have the role and charter for the advisory committee. We do have the role and charter for the Alumni Affairs Committee. Connecting with alumni. World Alumni Directory हमने बनाई. We issued the Alumni Directory in our centenary year, 2020, when we completed 100 years as a university. We released this Alumni Directory. इसमें बहुत सारे issues आए. People did not want to share the contact details because they were fearing the unsolicited calls, spam emails, email in sensitive areas or countries. नॉर्थ कोरिया में हमारे कुछ एलुमनाई उनका आया कि भाई हम तो सारे ईमेल हमारे चेक होते नहीं चाहते अपना ईमेल बताना. People started calling or email for political purposes for convincing. तो अब उनको कन्विंस करना कि भाई कॉन्टैक्ट डिटेल्स शेयर करो. हाउ टू गैदर एलुमनाई डेटा, गूगल फॉर्म से करें. तो अब उसमें क्या प्रॉब्लम आ सकती है? हमने गूगल फॉर्म का लिंक बनाया, उसको मिस्टर एक्स को पास किया, मिस्टर एक्स ने उसको मॉडिफाई करके मिस्टर वाई को दे दिया. मिस्टर वाई ने जो डेटा इनपुट किया वो मिस्टर एक्स के पास गया, हमारे पास आया नहीं. हमारा मैसेज रहा, लिंक उन्होंने कुछ और सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दिया. तो पीपल गेटिंग एप्रीहेंसिव. फिर हमने लोगों को एमएस वर्ड अटैचमेंट भेजा कि भाई इसमें भर के हमें ईमेल कर दो. उसका टेम्पलेट मैं भी दिखाऊंगा आपको. देन वेबसाइट फॉर्म्स वी कैन क्रिएट, enter your data on the website. तो इस पूरी alumni directory में we took data from the alumni so that any mistake they are responsible and we are trying our best to get the accurate information. हम लेकर भरेंगे तो उसमें हमारे पार्ट पर मिस्टेक हो गई, so we'll be held responsible. So we took all the data. क्या क्या इन्फॉर्मेशन हमने मांगी? ईमेल, हमने कहा भाई ईमेल तो दीजिए, आप कोई बात भी हो आप ईमेल जरूर दीजिए so that we can contact you. Your enrollment number, unique ID from the university. आपकी पोजीशन क्या है इस वक्त, नेम, जेंडर, हाईएस्ट क्वालिफिकेशन फ्रॉम AMU, लास्ट हॉल अटेंडेड, हॉल ऑफ रेजिडेंस, व्हिच फैकल्टी डिड यू स्टडी इन, ईयर ऑफ ज्वाइनिंग, ईयर ऑफ लीविंग यूनिवर्सिटी, करंट कंट्री, करंट सिटी, व्हाट इज योर करंट डेजिग्नेशन, करंट कंपनी और फर्म, योर परमानेंट एड्रेस. मोबाइल नंबर इसको हमने मैंडेटरी नहीं रखा. इफ यू वांट टू शेयर यू कैन शेयर, इफ यू डोंट वांट टू शेयर यू कैन लीव इट आउट. सो मेनी शेयर्ड, मेनी डिड नॉट शेयर. तो ये हमने MS वर्ड का टेम्पलेट बनाकर वी डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड दैट यू फिल इट इन एंड ईमेल इट बैक टू अस so that we can copy paste in our alumni directory. So this is the alumni directory that came out. It has more than 12,000 alumni connections and this is version 1.0. We are working on later versions that we may bring out later. अब बहुत से लोगों को आया कि भाई हमारा भी नाम इंक्लूड होता. हमने कहा तब आपने दिया नहीं डेटा. We want to give now. Okay, we said give it, we'll store it in the Excel file. Later we will come up with the further additions of the alumni directory. There are some online platforms for alumni connect as well. बहुत पहले हमारे एक alumnus ने amudirectory.com बनाया था जिसके अंदर you can search your classmates class wise, hall of residence wise. Yes,
sorry to interrupt sir, ये राजेश, मिस्टर राजेश म्यूट नहीं, इनको म्यूट करा दीजिए प्लीज.
Yes, sir. Please,
admin, please mute all those who are unmuted. Okay. So you can search the students' information location wise, hall wise, class wise, place of origin, native place wise, and so on. But this became obsolete because the technology that it was developed on that became obsolete. So it had to be pulled down. There are some commercial ones like almashines.com, they keep contacting us. लेकिन हमने अपना एक डायनामिक प्लेटफॉर्म बनाया aliconnect.com. There is a website, iOS and Android app also. आप वीडियो on Ali Connect आप सर्च कीजिए YouTube पर तो you'll get the promotion video about this. ये बिल्कुल डायनामिक है. Become a member if you're an alumnus or an alumna, we will approve you. Then you can keep changing your current position, your current company. उसमें discussion boards हैं. You have groups, entrepreneur to entrepreneur, student to employer. इस तरह के groups हैं बहुत सारे. So lot of things can be done on that. और ये हमारे दो alumni हैं गल्फ में. They only funded the development of this app. फिर alumni meets होनी होती हैं. हमारे यहाँ एक तो फाउंडर्स डे सेलिब्रेशंस होता है on 17th of October, the day Sir Syed Ahmad was born. That is one of the grand events. उसमें Sir Syed dinner is very famous. People often ask us, is the dinner everything about Sir Syed? We say no. But at least let there be a dinner. Contributory होता है वो, different parts of the world में Sir Syed dinner होता है. Our alumni they organize. At least one dinner, two dinner, third year, they will start thinking कि भाई कुछ अल्मा मेटर के लिए करना चाहिए. और अगर डिनर ही नहीं होगा, मिलेंगे ही नहीं, तो फिर सोचेंगे कैसे. So we take it as the starting point. and then sky is the limit, as I am saying. One dilemma is whether to organize the alumni meet adjacent to the Founders Day or spaced. दोनों के अपने अपने फायदे नुकसान हैं. Adjacent रखने में फायदा ये होता है कि the alumni can attend both the functions in one visit. Founders Day followed by the alumni meet the next day. They do want to attend the Founders Day. कुछ alumni ये कहते हैं नहीं, Founders Day तो हम अपने प्लेस पर मना रहे हैं, तो आप थोड़ा स्पेस रखिए ताकि हम बाद में आपके alumni meet में आ सकें. Also, we get our guest houses overburdened. तो फाउंडर्स डे के गेस्ट हैं, फिर उसके alumni meet के भी गेस्ट आ गए, so where to accommodate them? So at times we keep it adjacent, at times we keep it spaced. University level alumni meet we try to organize once every year. थोड़ा कोविड में डिस्टर्ब हो गया, otherwise we were organizing the university level alumni meet once every year. Besides that, we also have the faculty or department level alumni meets. The best way is whenever a department or a faculty is organizing a conference, the last day they can keep the alumni meet, because the students who have studied in that department, they'll be interested in that subject, they'll come for the conference, and one day they'll stay beyond to attend the alumni meet. फिर उसके बाद jubilees होती हैं, silver jubilee and even golden jubilee we have done. 50 साल बाद जो alumni आए थे हमारे इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज के, they were being so childish, भागते फिर रहे थे वो, मतलब 50 साल पहले ग्रेजुएट हुए हैं. they were running all around. अरे इस बेंच पे बैठ के हम लोग बातें किया करते थे, अरे इस पेड़ की साए में हम लोग बैठ के वक्त बिताया करते थे, अरे इस क्लासरूम में तो हमने पढ़ा था और हमारा क्लासरूम तो वहां था. एंड यू नो व्हाट, 50 साल पहले there must be a single girl student in their engineering batch. She came and all the alumni, they were circling around her just as they must be doing when they were the students. So, jubilee, they were jubilant. That is the point I'm trying to make. Even if it is a golden jubilee, they become jubilant. For example, the university level alumni meet we organized in 2018. Afternoon, that was the first year when I became the alumni affairs committee chairman. In the afternoon session, there was the inaugural session in the forenoon, a formal session. In the afternoon session, we sent the alumni to their respective faculty, where there was a presentation on the progress of the faculty by the dean, interaction with the students, interaction with senior and retired teachers, discussions on the interesting anecdotes from the times, syllabus revision करवा लिया, feedback collection हमने उनसे कर लिया, future plans and role of alumni. That was a very fruitful afternoon session in the alumni meet 2018. Alumni conclave 2019. Since 2020 was going to be a centenary year, which unfortunately was later marred by the pandemic, but in 2019 we started. The theme was roadmap to centenary celebrations. We invited 2 office bearers from each of the alumni associations from across the world. Participation was only by invitation. 2018 में it was by registration. ये भी एक dilemma था, लोग कह रहे थे alumni से registration fees नहीं लेनी चाहिए. We said no, we will charge some nominal fees so that only the sincere alumni they come. फीस नहीं रखेंगे तो 10,000 alumni तो अलीगढ़ सिटी से ही खड़े हो जाएंगे, कहाँ आप मैनेज करते फिरेंगे. तो हमने एक नॉमिनल फीस रखी. इफ यू आर कमिंग अलोन 2,500, जिसमें सब हमारा खाना वगैरह सब इंक्लूडेड था. मेमेंटो वर देयर, registration kit was there, or if you are coming with the family, then 5,000 per family of the alumni. But this 2019 we didn't have any registration because we were inviting the office bearers. Obviously they had to come on their own. टिकट्स उनको अपना बियर करना था. यहाँ पर रहने का हमने उनको फ्री कर दिया था, अपने गेस्ट हाउसेस में हम वो प्रोवाइड कर देते हैं उनको. ट्रैवल एक्सपेंसेस उन्होंने दिया. एंड देन वी डेलिब्रेटेड हाउ टू सेलिब्रेट सेंटेनरी. ये देखिए सम ऑफ द पिक्चर्स 2015. अच्छा, हमारे एलुमनाई मीट में क्या होता है कि एलुमनाई ओनली आर दी चीफ गेस्ट्स. तो दिस इज दी देन वाइस चांसलर General Zamiruddin Shah was speaking at 2015 alumni meet. The entire Kennedy Hall, our auditorium, was full. This is 2016 alumni meet. Alumni meet 2017. Then this 2018, the first one that I did as the chairman of Alumni Affairs Committee, I'm sitting here. Some of the very senior alumni, they came. This was the then Vice Chancellor Tariq Mansoor, Dr. Aslam Parvez, and Nilima Gupta, and Dr. Shah Alam from AIMS. All these grand experienced alumni, they came. This is the Alumni Conclave 2019. This is Dr. Abdullah, who came all the way from Washington, D.C. to attend. Silver Jubilee of BTech, my batch. I graduated with BTech in 92. So when we organized the Silver Jubilee, all our classmates were so happy that their classmate is the principal of the college that they have studied. So ye sare hamare classmates hain. I'm here as the principal of the college in between. Something very interesting happened. In the inaugural function, one of our classmates was conducting the inaugural function. So he addressed the Vice Chancellor. He said, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Honorable Dean. And when the turn came for the principal to be addressed, since I was his classmate, he paused and then he said, Aur hamara apna Sufiyan. So everybody was bursting into laughter because, their classmate was the principal of the college. So this was a Silver Jubilee group photograph. Now, major contributions of alumni. One of our alumni based in Riyadh, he gave one full hall of residence for NRI, for students. Another hall of residence is coming up for NRI students. A building for the Faculty of Management worth about 20 crores given by a single alumnus. An auditorium for the Department of Mass Communication worth about 1 crores by the same alumnus, Dr. Frank Islam. Several smart classrooms. Rupees 1.73 crores were raised for the oxygen plant and other essential medical equipment during COVID. In just a span of 2 months, our alumni, they pitched in. A house has been donated for the innovation cell by Chauhan brothers, Tariq Chauhan, Adil Chauhan. Help in the placement and internship of the students. These are the major contributions that our alumni had been doing. What are the good practices at other places? IIT Kanpur, I'm an alumnus of, they keep sending emails. They find out missing emails from classmates. Aapka ek classmate tha, are you in touch? Please provide his email. We don't have any connection with him. IIT Delhi issues an iCard to every alumni. Can be used for their library, sports facilities. They have issued a lifelong email address, mmsbig@alumni.iitd.ac.in. That will stay with me forever. IIT Kanpur, they keep sending birthday wishes right from the desk of the director. UC Berkeley, ये तीनों institutes में मैं पढ़ा हूँ इसलिए experience बता रहा हूँ आपको. I did postdoc from UC Berkeley. They support my email address with them even today. My email works, mmsbig@cs.berkeley.edu. That works and that will keep working forever. उनका जो आई कार्ड है that continues to be valid for the campus bus. अभी भी मैं कैंपस पे जाऊंगा वो आई कार्ड फ्लैश करके I can ride the campus bus. Berkeley Tower. Otherwise, they charge just $2 to take you through lift to the top and you can see the entire Silicon Valley from there. But if I flash that card, I'll get a free ride on that lift. Minor things hain, but that shows how much your alma mater is connected to you, attached to you. $2 बहुत बड़ी बात नहीं है. I could have paid. But that shows the respect that they bring to their alumni. ये देखिए IIT Delhi का वो email which was giving me the email address. वो आया कि हम आपको एक lifelong email address देना चाह रहे हैं. This is the birthday wish. भाई हमारी date of birth तो है ही हर institution के पास. So they generate an email right from the desk of the director. ये अलग बात है कि ये director जो है, he was our classmate. He is now the director of IIT Kanpur. So it is not because of their personal touch. It is a routine matter. Birthday wishes are sent out to all these students if they have their connection. But alumni feedback is very important for correction, for improvement, for accreditation. ABET, NAC, NBA, they're all after the alumni feedback. For outcome-based education, as I told you yesterday, senior alumni for program educational objectives, and all alumni for program outcomes. Remember this figure from yesterday I explained. For the indirect component of PO evaluation, you take feedback from all alumni. For the indirect component of PEO attainment, you take the survey from the senior alumni who must have graduated 4 or 5 years ago. So alumni feedback is very important. फिर हमने कुछ initiatives लिए हुए हैं. Children of Alumni Bonding Program. Alumni, they are emotionally attached to us, but we want their children to continue to be attached to us as well. Alumni have been in a better position. They can send the children to the West for studies. अब हम उनके children को तो अपना alumni नहीं बना पा रहे हैं, but we can still keep them connected through this Children of Alumni Bonding Program. They have the emotional connect lifelong. We need to keep their children also attached. Alumni are better off than their parents. Their children can afford to study at better places. They want to change for wider exposure. But we invite them for language proficiency. Western world में बच्चे हिंदी नहीं बोल पाते हैं, उर्दू नहीं बोल पाते हैं. हम कहते हैं उनको लेके आओ, हम उनको हिंदी उर्दू बोलना सिखाएंगे. We bring them closer to their root, to their culture. So cultural heritage, community work बहुत से आना चाहते हैं. Many parents, many alumni, they send their children to our medical college और आके यहाँ पे इतना खुश होते हैं, हमने उस गरीब की ये मदद कर दी, हमने उसको पैसे दे दिए, दवा ला के दे दी, उसकी हेल्प कर दी, उसको गाइड कर दिया. They become elated because they don't get that much opportunity in the West. So we named this Children of Bonding program as Kashish, which means attraction. It is flexible in duration, timing and curriculum. कोई fixed curriculum नहीं है, timing नहीं है. No credits, no tuition fees. Only the boarding lodging charges they have to bear. They can take part in sports and curricular activities. They can look at the residential life, library, labs and classes they can attend. We assign mentors and we issue certificates at the end. ये उसका flyer है. Bonding program for children of alumni. Sir Syed Mission Awareness, residential life in AMU Hall, Urdu proficiency classes, literary and cultural activities, games and sports, volunteer for community work. They can take part drama, debate, Baatbazi, Mushaira, film club, literary festival, eco club, riding. We have 125-year-old riding club in our university. So we give those children the chance to ride the horses because we are very good riders. Our students, they go for the National Equestrian Championship. They compete with the defense forces. Swimming, hall week, robo club, incubation center, service at adopted villages, urban and rural health centers, tree plantation, and a lot more. Flexibility to choose 1 to 8 week course in faculty of relevant subject. तो ये हमने एक प्रोग्राम कशिश चलाया हुआ अपने यहाँ. फिर अलीग academic enrichment program. It was started by Canada Alumnus. During summers, he used to come every year and he used to conduct classes at no cost to us for full 2 months. Whenever an alumnus is coming home, they can have the interaction with the students. तो हमने इस चीज को आगे बढ़ाया. They can talk on a subject, a lecture, 2 lecture, week of lectures, month of lecture, whatever. They can motivate, counsel, career guidance, or just for the exposure and experience sharing. We can have online sessions too, but face-to-face is preferred. हम कहते हैं जब आप आ रहे हो इंडिया तो come down to Aligarh for a day or 2 or a week and spend time with our children. तो ये अलीग एकेडमिक एनरिचमेंट प्रोग्राम हमने चलाया हुआ है. फिर alumni guest house. Guest houses have a priority for conference delegates, official guests or university engagements. Alumni are not able to find accommodation at their convenience. So we ask them, build an alumni guest house by your contribution. Individuals or alumni associations can contribute. Rooms will be named after them. They have a priority in reservation, can have the interiors according to their taste. खाली होगा तो हम दूसरों को भी देंगे. But if an alumnus will come, we'll give preference. Just as the university guest houses have preference for official engagements. So this is the plan. The donations have started coming in. The work is about to be started soon. So this is the plan for the alumni guest house. फिर एक alumni endowment fund है. This is an initiative of the government. IIT Delhi has already set it up, and we were asked to set up an alumni endowment fund. So we are taking steps in that direction. What is an endowment? An endowment is a donation of money or property to a non-profit organization which uses the resulting investment income for a specific purpose. Most endowments are designed to keep the principal amount intact while using the investment income for charitable efforts. है ना? Principal कहीं invest कर देते हैं और उससे जो income होती है उसको use करते हैं. Endowments tend to be organized as a trust, a private foundation, or a public charity. There are 4 different types of endowments. एक होता है unrestricted endowments. They are assets that can be spent, saved, invested, and distributed at the discretion of the institution receiving the gift. वो बिल्कुल ऐसे जैसे नेकी कर दरिया में डाल, पैसे दे दिया, यूनिवर्सिटी कैसे भी यूज करे, प्रिंसिपल को भी यूज कर ले, they won't have any objection. Term endowments usually stipulate that only after a period of time or a certain event can the principal be expended. पैसा दिया, ये हम कॉन्फ्रेंस के लिए दे रहे हैं, कॉन्फ्रेंस खत्म हो जाए, जो पैसा बचे आप कहीं भी यूज कर लीजिएगा, बट टिल द कॉन्फ्रेंस इज देयर, use the money or the investment for the conference only. A quasi-endowment is a donation by an individual or institution given with the intent of having that funds serve a specific purpose. The principal is typically retained while the earnings are expended or distributed as per the specifications of the donor. इसी purpose के लिए, scholarships के लिए मैं दे रहा हूँ, तो scholarships में ही use करना है. Building के लिए दे रहा हूँ, तो building ही बनानी है. Restricted endowments have their principal held in perpetuity, while the earnings from the invested assets are expended as per the donor's specifications. अब देखिए next slide जो मैं आपको दिखाने जा रहा हूँ, that will be mind-boggling. According to US News and World Report, the top 5 universities by endowment size at the end of the fiscal year 2017. अब तो और बढ़ गया होगा. Harvard University has an endowment of $37 billion. Yale University, one university has $27 billion. Stanford University, $24 billion. Princeton University, $23 billion. Massachusetts Institute of Technology, $14 billion. तो ये सारी बड़ी यूनिवर्सिटीज के बड़े बड़े एंडाउमेंट्स होते हैं, है ना, विच दे, अब इसमें से $1 billion का इन्वेस्टमेंट है तो इतने मिलियन तो उनकी एनुअल इनकम होती होगी. That will suffice their entire budget, right? So this is the endowment size we are talking about. Now, what could be the future plans? Membership fees अगर ले ली जाए सारे alumni से, we have, according to an estimate, we have around 2 lakh alumni spread all over the world. अब वो अगर 100 रुपए भी देंगे तो एक अच्छा बड़ा 200 कितना अच्छा खासा 2 करोड़ रुपए रेज हो जाएंगे हर साल. अच्छा, वन टाइम हो या एनुअल हो, what returns are we going to provide? These are the questions we are pondering upon. फिर जो alumni projects हैं उनके proper action plans होने चाहिए, progress updation होना चाहिए, so that they get to know whatever donations they are doing that is being put to good use. फिर alumni achievements and offers, what to include and what to leave out. अब ये एक tricky point हो जाता है. अब हर कोई छोटा छोटा अचीवमेंट भी लेके आ जाता है कि साहब इसको भी पब्लिश कीजिए. So where to draw the line? फिर हमें स्ट्रॉन्गर नेटवर्क बनाना है अपने अलुमनाई का. अभी हमारे पास 12,000 है, उसको बढ़ाना है, 2 लाख तक लेके जाना है. फिर एक न्यूज लेटर, अलुमनाई न्यूज लेटर अलग से होना चाहिए. वी आर लुकिंग फॉर मोर एंडाउमेंट्स. वी हैव टू गो समवेयर नियर दीज यूएस यूनिवर्सिटीज. मिनिमम दैट आई शोड वाज MIT, $14 billion. फिर डिस्टिंग्विश्ड अलुमनाई अवार्ड्स IITs वगैरह में तो होता है, बिकॉज दे आर फोकस्ड इंस्टीट्यूशंस. अब हमारे इंजीनियरिंग भी है, मेडिकल भी है, लॉ भी है, एग्रीकल्चर है, आर्ट्स है, साइंस है, सोशल साइंस है. इट गेट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू कम अप विद द डिस्टिंग्विश्ड अलुमनाई अवार्ड. अब या तो डिफरेंट कैटेगरीज में दिए जाएं, उसके लिए फिर पैसा ज्यादा चाहिए. सो वी आर स्टिल थिंकिंग टू वर्क ऑन द आउटलाइन फॉर डिस्टिंग्विश्ड अलुमनाई अवार्ड्स. Okay, so that's all from my side. Now I'll take questions from you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
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 Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, if there are questions,
Thanks for
please
your
go ahead.
valuable
Thank you,
knowledge.
sir. Thank you.
Questions from today's lecture or yesterday's lecture, anything.
Sir, can we get the PPT?
Yeah, your PPT will be given to you by the admin. No, PPT for both the lectures they will provide.
Last class also we didn't get a PPT.
Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Yes.
So first of all, yesterday's lecture and today's lecture, both the lectures are very informative. सर एक पीपीटी में एक स्लाइड आई थी जिसमें एलुमनाई कमेटी के बारे में बताया गया था।
जी।
उसका जो फर्स्ट पॉइंट था उसमें कुछ शॉर्ट फॉर्म्स लिखे हुए थे जैसे वीसी एज इट्स पैटर्न, तो वीसी तो समझ में आएगा, बट
वाइस चांसलर
पीवीसी
PVC pro vice chancellor.
ओके ओके, थैंक यू सर।
They are the patrons in all the functions usually. Yeah. Anything else? Any
Good morning,
comment? Any
sir.
suggestion? हाँ, पूजा बताइए.
Sir, how can I become a part of this committee? Because last year I have done my PhD from AMU Sociology Department.
हाँ.
So
I
want
said you
become-
have to contribute, you have to be active, and it is the prerogative of the vice chancellor to include you on the advisory committee. I think you are too young to be on the advisory committee yet, but use your years wisely to become a prominent alumni or alumna. Then you will be included, right?
Okay, sir.
Any other thing?
सर मेरा एक प्रश्न है, अगर हम किसी संस्था से नए जुड़ते हैं, अगर
हाँ।
वहाँ पे डिपार्टमेंट लेवल पे कोई एलुमनाई एसोसिएशन नहीं है, तो पहला कदम हमारा क्या होना चाहिए शुरुआत करने के लिए? उससे पहले हम क्या करें?
देखिए, सबसे पहले तो आपको इंस्टीट्यूट लेवल जो एलुमनाई एसोसिएशन होगी ना, दैट विल हेल्प यू. It is better to make an institute level alumni rather than the department level alumni because you have more members to hype to harp upon, right?
थैंक यू सर।
आप और फिर 1 से 2, 2 से 4 ऐसे बढ़ाइए. पहले आप उसके मेंबर बन जाइए, बना लीजिए उसके मेंबर बन जाइए, फिर एक दोस्त को अपने पकड़ लाइए, फिर उससे कहिए भाई तुम पकड़ के लाओ 1-2 को, हम भी पकड़ते हैं 1-2 को, है ना. इस तरह स्लोली यू बिल्ड इट अप.
ओके सर, थैंक यू सर।
देयर इज अ कपलेट इन उर्दू में, अकेला ही चला था जानिबे मंजिल, लोग आते गए और कारवां बनता गया, है ना.
जी सर।
हाँ
Very nice sir.
जी. और कुछ कहना चाहेंगे कोई? ओके देन, थैंक यू
जी, good morning, sir.
Thank you.
patient listening and your attention, और hope to meet one day. अभी तो ऑनलाइन हुआ है, लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं हम मिलेंगे, जिंदगी मिलाएगी. So we'll also have face to face discussion. Okay then, I'll take your leave. Thank you everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you sir.
Thank you,
sir.
थैंक यू सर।
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
थैंक यू सर।
Thank you, sir.